Welcome to round 4 of season 7 of the F1 MC here at Circuit of the Americas. Is Nick De Vries on pole from Victor Levi Amadeo. In 4th place is Chaos Andale in the other Audi from Arthur in the Ferrari and Torello Zigo in the Andretti. Abdul Swab in the Williams starts 7th from Moxie, no last name in the Aston. Then it's Yanis Dos Santos and Davide Carrera running out the top 10. Matthew Haas starts 11th from Olivier Laval and Versteer. His teammate Gabriel starts 14th from Louis Wakefield Harry and Jack Duffy. Kevin starts 17th from Tommy Yu and his relative Enoch Yu. Casting both their compatriots start in 20th place from Zygmunt and Saragi, with the back row Yu Cable and Arnold Yu. As we head to 5 red lights here at the Circuit of the Americas, Nick De Vries on pole, Victor Levi alongside on the front row. All 5 lights go on as we go racing for the US Formula 1 race. Is a good start from Nick De Vries off pole position. Victor Levi though is going to have a better deployment off the start line, and Victor Levi takes the lead of the race. Madeo sending it down the inside of the Ferrari. There's a virtual safety car behind for Zygmunt, who's out of the race. Singh, Saragi, Yu Cable and Arnold Yu also involved in that incident. As you can see, the hyperdrive stuck on the track. Yu Cable trying to get away from Zygmunt, instead allows Arnold Yu to get up into 22nd as he goes to 23rd. We go back to racing action. We're now on lap 5 of this race. There's another virtual safety car, this time for Saragi, who's out. He hit the back of the Scooter Rebel Racing of Enoch Yu. Car Singh is also out of this race as he hit the McLaren. Arnold Yu hits Car Singh, but he luckily escapes without any damage. But for Yu Cable though, his front wheel was broken as he's out of this race. As we now go back to racing action here at the Circuit of the Americas, we're back to lap 5 of this Grand Prix. Versteer is going to get past Olivier Laval in the Haas to get into 12th place of the race. Laval still going side by side with his fellow rookie Brazilian. The Frenchman comes back out in front. Chaos Andale is off into the wall. Another virtual safety car. Arthur is out of this race as he stopped on the track as Torello Zigo hits the Ferrari, and he's out of the race as well with a broken front wheel on his TWG Andretti. Now we go back to racing action once again here at the US. We're now on lap 6 of the Grand Prix. Moxie, no last name, trying to overtake Abdul Swaba, who holds off against the Aston Martin Honda, who next season will not exist. Meanwhile, behind, Louis Wakefield Harry gets past Gabriel to go up into 11th place, and Dos Santos is going to get past Arnold Yu to go up into 16th place. And now we're on lap 7 of the USGP. Dos Santos is closing on his teammates. There's a spin for Victor Levi, who's into the wall. Kevin has hit the Porsche driver. Levi out of this race. The virtual safety car is deployed once again here in Qatar as the VSC now ends, and we go back to racing action on lap 7 of this GP. Dos Santos gets past Enoch Yu, and there's this incident. There's a spin for one of the Porsches and the Audi, and there's a red flag here at Qatar. Dos Santos is out. Enoch Yu is only out for the 3rd time in his F1 MC career. Chaos Andale is out. Enoch Yu is out. Tommy Yu, Yanis Dos Santos and Arnold Yu also involved in that red flag incident are out of this race. After that first ever red flag in the IMRF F1 MC series, we go back to 5 red lights for the 2nd time here at the Circuit of the Americas with De Vries on pole. Madeo alongside him on the front row. All 5 lights go on, and we go back racing once again here at Qatar as lap 7 of this USGP. De Vries has a good start off pole position. Madeo has also had a solid start. He's going to try to send it down the inside of De Vries. He does get the position, but he hits the wall. Our race leader, Madeo, is out of this race. Abdul Swab is out. Nick De Vries is out. There's a 2nd red flag here in Qatar. Moxie, no last name, is out of this race as well. And there's a car park down at turn 1. After yet another red flag, we go back to 5 red lights with just 8 drivers remaining. It's Matthew Hart on pole, Versteer alongside on the front row. All 5 lights go on, and we go back racing once again here in Qatar. Hart has a good start. Versteer has a slow getaway. It's Hart who leads out front from Versteer and Davide Carrera. Then there's Olivier Laval, Kevin, Gabriel, Louis Wakefield Harry and Jack Duffy. There's a virtual safety car for Sir Carrera, who's out of this race along with the Haas of Laval. There's only 6 drivers left in this Grand Prix. As we now go back to racing action, we're now fast forward to lap 10 of this US Grand Prix. Kevin's going to go around the outside of Versteer to go up into 2nd place as the Brazilian driver comes into the pits. Meanwhile, on the track, Louis Wakefield Harry, the Mercedes driver, is trying to get past the Ford of Gabriel, but Gabriel is going to hold off that position. And now on lap 12 of this US Grand Prix, Versteer is already closed in on the Briton in the Mercedes. Louis Wakefield Harry trying to defend, but eventually lets Versteer through, who's up to the podium places. Gabriel's got a puncture. Versteer is through up to 2nd place as Hart takes the grid to the penultimate lap of this US Grand Prix. Jack Duffy's going to go around the outside and get past Louis Wakefield Harry to go into 4th place of the race. Gabriel's gotta come into the pits now because he ain't getting that car to the checkered flag. Hart comes around the final corner. He's coming into the pits. He's only had a 6% tire wear left. So Versteer will take the lead on the final lap of this race from Jack Duffy in the MoneyGram House TGR and Kevin in the Hyperdrive High-Tech BMW. Hart will come out in 4th place as we head on to the final lap of this race. Now we fast forward to the end of this race where Versteer comes around the final corner and will win for the first time in the F1 MC. He wins the US Grand Prix. Jack Duffy and Kevin are battling for that 2nd place. Kevin tried to move around the final corner. Duffy for now holds on to that position, but it's a drag race to the line. Kevin will get 2nd off Jack Duffy, who gets 3rd. So here's the podium at COTA. Versteer takes his first career victory from Kevin in 2nd place, and Jack Duffy takes his first podium since Mexico in Season 3 and his first for Haas. Then there's Matthew Hart, Gabriel and Louis Wakefield Harry, the last of the finishers. The non-finishers being Davy Carrera, Olivier Laval Moxie, the last name of Adil Abdul Swab, Nick DeVries, Chaos, Andale, Enoch, Utomi, U, Yanis Dos Santos, Arnold, U, Victor Levi, Terrell, Zigo, Arthur, U, Cable, Karsing, Saragi, and Zygmunt.